AR-K7. Now let's start out with a gun that I actually feel is actually not that bad of a gun, because it's actually, you know, this is a gun review, so I might as well start out with the AR-K7, which is very good. It's basically, it says moderate recoil, but I don't feel no recoil. It actually feels pretty good when you're using the gun. To me, it's the predecessor to the N94 to me. It's really good. It's a good starting weapon. I don't see why anybody wouldn't pick this up as a starting weapon for the AR. Let's go to the next one. The Kuda. Okay, since we talking about the Kuda now, to be honest, a lot of people say this gun was OP during the beta. Well, I only played it on the Black Ops 4 beta. I mean, PS4 beta. The PS4 beta, yeah. The Black Ops 3 beta, this gun was not OP at all. To be honest, this gun is garbage. To be honest, to me, this gun, it literally sucks. I literally didn't like this gun at all using it. I preferred the Weevil or the Vesper or the GMP over this. Like, literally. Even the Razorback. Even though people said the Razorback was also OP. But, dang, I did not like this gun at all. Sure, I get good gameplay with it, but it's, ugh, this gun is ugly. The BRM, also known as the LSAT. Me, to be honest, the LMGs in this game are not anything to really be worried about, because they kind of suck in a way. Like, they're not that good. Like, this one is a good one, for example. It looks like the LSAT, a futuristic version of the LSAT, but it's not even close to the LSAT. It's just bad. I'm not even gonna say anything more about it. I didn't use it that much. It's just bad. The KRM-262, also known as the Remington. Now, when it comes to a shotgun that I really like during the beta, this is the only real shotgun that was actually really hit like a shotgun supposed to. Up close, it's a freaking monster. At longer ranges, it starts to lose its damage like it's supposed to. It's a shotgun. And since I'm doing this review of all these guns, basically based on feel, this gun actually feels like a shotgun, like it's supposed to do. Not a freaking airsoft gun, which is pretty good. Unless you don't like that. But, I don't know. The Weevil, aka slash PDW and P90. Now let's go on to the Weevil. This is honestly my favorite gun out of the beta. Well, my favorite SMG out of the beta. It was a pretty good gun. Look at that, look at that triple feed right there. And I just really love the gun. It's a really good gun. Large magazine. Remind me of the PDW. And the P90 had a baby, and it's awesome. I like it. Don't pass this up when the game comes out. The Man of War. Now, this gun was one of my favorites out of the beta in terms of an assault rifle. It's very powerful. It shoots pretty slow, but it's very powerful. I will admit. And so far, I ain't even close to done with the ARs, and this is one of my favorite ones. So. Yeah, the Razorback. Okay, now in my opinion, the Razorback is a very low recoil weapon, but to me, the gun personally is garbage. The gun is not that good for me. I didn't like using it. The only reason I like the way whenever there's just a lot of people using a gun, they classify it as OP, but it's not OP. Just because a lot of people use it does not classify it as OP. This gun is trash. The HVK-30. Also, I can kind of classify it as the Honey Badger, kind of. To be honest, to me, in my opinion, this gun was a hit or miss for me, because 1 minute it was good, next minute it was kind of terrible. Well, the HVK, I could say that it's kind of like an average gun. I like it that it has a large fire rate for an assault rifle. It's just the gun felt average to me. It wasn't bad, it wasn't good. It's average, and I will admit, it's a nice gun. It's average. That's it. The Haymaker, also the S12. To be honest, this gun literally lives up to its name, the Haymaker. It literally shoots hay at enemies. It takes so many hit markers to freaking kill one person. One person. Yes, one person. Sometimes it took me a full clip just to kill one person. I don't show it in this clip because I didn't really like using this gun. I only just recorded this little bit of gameplay because guess what? I did not like using this gun through the beta. I just wanted to try using every gun. I gave every gun a chance during this beta, and honestly, this gun is garbage. It needs to be buffed or something. At least be kind of like the S12, where you at least get three hit markers, and then the fourth one be at least death. This one is just freaking 6, 7, 8. Like, I understand shotguns in Black Ops 2 are wonky, but this game, wonky. This gun is trash. Look at this. What the, man, I hit the guy behind him. I'm done. The Vesper, also the Vector, kind of. What can I say about this gun? It's basically a fast fire rate like the Vector. It shoots similar to the Vector to me, and it's pretty. It doesn't have the best damage, but it shoots pretty fast, and it has a fast time to kill. What can you ask for an SMG? It's good up close, and I love this gun. The Dingo. This LMG is actually not that bad, but the LMG still need to get a little bit of a buff, just a little bit, not in their damage department, just a little bit in their like damage, like over some ranges or something like that. But overall, this one I actually really like. It has a fast fire rate, kind of like, I think the gun is called the Type 45 from Black Ops 2. It reminds me of that gun. Just has a really weird look to it, a futuristic look. Okay. The Shiva, also the SMR. I am not really that good with semi-automatic weapons, so take this gameplay with a little bit of a grain of salt. I'm not that good with semi-automatic weapons, so I don't really have nothing to say about this weapon. I'm not really that good with it. I'm just saying, I'm not really that good with semi-automatic weapons. The VMP. Now this gun, the VMP, I really do love this gun. It's a pretty good gun. It's not really the best SMG, I would say, but it's like an average submachine gun that I can use. It's like pretty good, has a decent fire rate, not as fast as the Weevil, but it's like really good, as you can see. Boom. M8A7, also the M8A1. Okay, now this gun I can actually agree on it kind of being OP. I love the gun, but during the beta it was overused because it was a very good gun. It actually killed people in one burst, unlike another burst rifle that I did not get footage of because of how terrible the gun is. But this gun, I really love it because it's just really good. I just really loved it. Also, let's go on to the guns that I didn't get a chance to use now. So, you know, here's the guns I didn't use. I mean, I wasn't able to test or use for footage. XPR, garbage. Did not use, but the P06, the Locust, yeah, that needs a serious buff. It's terrible. The Draken, all I gotta say is that it's a terrible gun, needs a buff or something. This gun's terrible. Now let's move on to the pistols. The MR6 pistol, the TAC-45. In all good respect, I'm glad that they basically brought back the TAC-45 and called it MR6. It's basically like the TAC-45. Pretty good pistol. I ain't got that much to say about it. It's just the TAC-45. You know what it is. The RK5 pistol, also known as the B23R, which is boss. This gun is basically the B23R, so basically you know what it is. It's a gun that shoots 3-round burst, and it's very powerful. It kills pretty fast. It's basically a SMG in a smaller package. That's it. The LCAR 9, also the Cap 40. This gun, in my opinion, is basically the Cap 40 on steroids because this gun is very powerful as a pistol. To me, you don't even need to run an SMG with this gun. Like literally, after I started to use this, instead of just plain by itself, I actually found that this gun is really good. So I would recommend using this if they don't patch it when the game comes out. This gun is really good. Also, see ya later. Series out. Love you. See ya. Bye. Like, favorite, and subscribe, and all that noise.